and Manny recently said if he gets to win like he plans, if Floyd wants the rematch, it'll happen. Obviously, meaning that Manny wants it. What do you? Do we have a realistic chance of that happening, or is Floyd done, or what do you think?
This is just my personal opinion. Everybody seems to have a script already wrote that, oh, well, this is the setup to Floyd. And I'm telling you guys, is that he's retired, but if he changes his mind, which he's entitled to do,
right,
then he'll let everybody know. But as of right now, he could afford him if that's what he wanted to do right now. You know, he could have done that. He didn't. And then there's all these crazy stories out there. Oh, well, he just wanted to see what. None of that makes any sense. Is that Floyd's just not? I don't think he's interested. I know he has no juices for boxing. You know, for the fighting part. You know, when you've done this for your entire life, ever since you were a little kid, and that's all you've done, dedicated your entire life to that, and now some of the fighters are starting to see what it takes and how successful and why he's been so successful for so long, because it takes so much other than just having an incredible passion for boxing to succeed at this level. You know, again, there's levels to this. You know, just look what he's accomplished in his career, especially the latter part of his career. You know, as far as generating the revenue, beating the type of guys that he's beating, and essentially putting boxing back on the map. You know, I can't speak enough that, you know, he was the one that, you know, prior to, you know, in the 90s when Tyson was getting 30 a fight, and, you know, but he was a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? But now, when Floyd changed the game about the mindset of the fighters, thinking, you know, like it's also a business, then that just kind of changed the game. It really changed the game. I don't think he gets enough credit for those kind of things, you know, where the fighters are making the most that they've ever made.
Well, and even retired, no one brings speculation in the media and fans more than Floyd Mayweather.
With the least little thing, the least little thing. I mean, it's the star power. But it's taking so many years. I had this conversation actually with Adrian last night. It was like we were talking about Floyd's first pay-per-view fight, 2005, obviously with Gotti. You know, we were essentially 9 years in. You know, Adrian turned pro in 08.
I think so,
yeah, 08. So this is his first pay-per-view fight. You know, 11 years. So, and by no means comparing the two of them, but timing is everything. Timing is everything. You know, sometimes it takes, for whatever reasons, guys to get to that mountaintop. You know, and I think Adrian has a very good chance to, and I'm not even going to call it an upset. Because I think it's just about the timing that these guys are meeting up in their careers.
Manny is like, he's chasing a ghost, essentially trying to fight before. But does that motivation, could we see a better manufacturer than we did the past couple years because he's chasing that ghost?
That's a great question. I think so, because let's take the Floyd element out of it, because Floyd's not part of the equation. He's retired. Look at the guys and the options that he has if he can get past Broner. You know, each and every one of those fights with the current, you know, landscape of the welterweights out there, I don't count him out in any of those fights. You know, I think that the Spence fight would be a little rougher, you know, but Manny seems to think that he could beat him too. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know for a fact that with all the other welterweights, he would be very competitive, and he wouldn't be an underdog in my eyes.
But you know, not to change subject, but a little bit funny. Did you see the video that Chino Maidana, Marcos Maidana put out a couple nights
No,
ago?
somebody told me about it, but I didn't have. I've been so busy. I didn't.
He was hitting the mitts, and he says, "I need Mayweather number 3." He said, "I won the first one. I loosened Floyd's tooth in the second one."
Oh.
And he called out Floyd, Manny, Amir Khan, and Canelo. I don't know. I don't think it was that serious, but it was kind of funny. But he looks like he might be more of a cruiserweight right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. He's definitely living his best life. With any and all the former opponents that Floyd has fought in his career, they all, each and every one of them, have made the most money ever in their career by fighting Floyd. Because that's what Floyd brings, that star power, and he brings the bankroll to a promotion, to that fight. You know, so why wouldn't he want to do something like that? He got paid very, very well for the 2 fights, you know, and he moved back to his country, and I'm sure he was living his best life.
What's the